Hello and welcome back to the Brick Den. Today I have my brand new Thunderbird 1 mock, based on the one seen in Thunderbirds Are Go. Now if you saw my previous Thunderbird 1, the question you're probably asking is why? Well, when I was watching the first episode of Series 2, I thought to myself, I really want to build Thunderbird 1 again. Mainly because I'd say I wanted to fix some of the things that have been nagging me about the old one, because I've actually had it on my desk now for over a year, so I've had plenty of time to think about it and look at it, and there have been some things that have started to nag me about it. One of the big things that I wanted to change was that I thought the old one was too large, so my new mock is a fair bit smaller. Not only does this, I think, make it more accurate, it also allows me to build other Thunderbird crafts more easily, mainly Thunderbird 2, which I am now planning to do, not immediately though, but after my next project, I will start on it, which hopefully won't be too long. But anyway, moving on to Thunderbird 1. Everything with this Thunderbird 1 has been completely rebuilt from the old one. For instance, it is now much easier to access the interior than before, because this whole panel is easily removable. Inside there is once again the pilot seat, which can be accessed by the window opening and the chair sliding out just like before. Also though, in the interior is the hatch, which can open very easily. Unlike my previous mock, minifigures also can now be positioned in this area, like we see very often in the show, a feature that you couldn't do in my old version of Thunderbird 1. Once it's open, the winch can be lowered by this cog on the side, which is a feature I carried over from before, but a new feature I included is this ladder that slides and then folds out. This, I think, was first featured in the episode Earthquaker, but I'm not sure. However, I am very happy with how I got it to fit in a very compact space and can still reach all the way to the ground when in landing mode. Moving downwards, we can now take a look at the wings, which is an area that needed massively improving from before, as they were completely inaccurate. But now, not only are they more accurate, they also can both be activated at the same time using this lever, which is really helpful. One issue though is that unfortunately, this time the landing gear cannot be folded up into the wings because it would not be able to fit when the wings are fully detracted. However, the model can still be positioned in landing mode, the landing gear just has to be attached and detached. But Thunderbird 1 can still be positioned in its landing mode without any extra support. It can completely support its own weight with ease. Just to give you an idea of how it goes together and is still so strong, these sections here are all built with a stud knot on top technique and then are fixed into the lower and upper section, tightly securing them together. Finally, moving down to the bottom section, just like in the show, it can still rotate, and these winglets, which are now much more accurately shaped than before and are attached with mixel joints to allow more posability. Finally though, just a quick size comparison to give you an idea of scale. Here it is next to a First Order TIE fighter. It is still quite large, but it is smaller than the old one, and I think now much more properly scaled to a minifigure. So that's it for this video. If you want to watch any of my other Thunderbird videos, there should be a link in the description and in the cards if you want to do that. I've made Thunderbird S, Thunderbird 4 and some pod vehicles as well. I also made a Lego recreation of the Lego Thunderbird 1 launch sequence with my previous Lego Thunderbird 1 mock. I'm not going to be doing this again with this Thunderbird 1, however I will do it with Thunderbird 2 instead, which, as I mentioned earlier, I'll probably start building after my next project. But for now, stay tuned for the First Order communications-based mock showcase, which should come out next week. Also, if you're interested, you can find the Brick Den on Instagram, where I'm sure there will be pictures of Thunderbird 2 before the video comes out. But also, don't forget to leave a like and comment as well if you enjoyed the video, it helps out a lot. But most of all, thank you so much for watching this video.